Hello students, today we are going to continue chapter comparing quantities. In this I am going to explain you today topic is their compound interest. As we have done, say what is simple interest? This we have done previous year. Now I am going to tell you what is the difference between the simple interest and compound interest. Firstly, we are assuming for 1 year, if principal is given to you rupees 100 rupees, then interest at the rate 10%. Now, first question arises, what is principal? Principal means borrowed money is known as principal. For example, you take 100 rupees from your friend as borrowed money, that will be known as principal. Now on that money, if we are going to pay after some fixed period, then we have to pay some extra money for that. That is known as interest. Now, if we have taken 100 rupees as borrowed money, now we have to pay interest at the rupees at 10% rate. Now, after 1 year, how much amount we need to pay? Now, what is the interest rate? That is 10%. Now, according to simple interest, our formula is there, P into R into T upon 100. P means principal, R means rate, which we have taken 10%, and T means time, 1 year upon 100. Then what you will get? 10 rupees. Means interest is equal to 10 rupees, then amount will be equal to P plus I. Principal plus interest. Means you will get amount as rupees 110. Now if for example we are taking money from your friend 150 rupees and our interest rate is 10% and our time period is 1 year upon 100. This is our formula to find the simple interest. Now what will be the interest? It will be rupees 15. Same here we got at the rate 10%. If we take borrow money 100, then we got interest 10. So what will be the amount after 1 year? That you will get rupees 110. Same now compound interest. What is there? For first year, simple interest and compound interest both will be same. Same principal, interest will be same and amount will be same for first year. Means first year, simple interest and compound interest, it will be same. Now for second year, if simple interest is there, then we consider same principal rupees 100. But in a compound interest, what is the amount of previous year that we have to consider as principal for next year? Means for second year, principal will be the rupees 110, which is the amount of previous year. Now on this amount, this is principal for second year and interest rate is 10%. It will be same interest 10 rupees, 110 and previous year interest was there 10 rupees. It means after 2 years, what will be the amount? If simple interest is there, then amount will be equal to rupees 120. 110 plus rupees 10, you will get 120. Now in compound interest, I told you previous year amount we have to consider as next year principal. That is rupees 110. Now what will be the interest? At the rate 10%, 110 into 10% into 1. Now 11 rupees. 11 1 the 11. You will get 11 rupees. So what will be the interest for second year? Then in compound interest, that is rupees 11. So what will be the amount? That you will get rupees equal to 121. Now third year is also included. We have to find for third year also. Then same principal will be same in simple interest. But in compound interest, previous year amount we have to consider as next year principal, that is rupees 121. Same you will find the interest at the rate 10%. 10 rupees 110 Each year you are getting 10 rupees as interest. Means 100 plus 10 plus 10 plus you will get total amount rupees 130. Means after 3 years, if simple interest is there, then we have to pay amount rupees 130. But in compound interest, for third year, what is the principal? 121, which is the previous year amount is there. Now, what is interest rate? That is 10%. Find the interest by 10%. 121 into 10 to 1 by 100. 121 by 10 means rupees 12.10. 12.10. This is our interest. What will be the total amount after 3 years? That you will get 133.10. This is our compound amount interest. Means with. Now, if we need to find the compound interest, then how we will find? This is the amount which we have to pay after 3 years. This is the amount. And what is our principal? That is rupees 100. So, how you will find simple interest? It is compound interest and it is simple interest. Now, compound amount is there 133 rupees 10 paise and principal is rupees 100. So what will be the interest? 33 and 10 paise. And simple interest amount is there 130 rupees, principal is 100. So interest will be equal to rupees 30. Simple interest as formula you know, principal into rate into time upon 100. Now I am going to tell you the formula to find the compound interest. That formula is there P into 1 plus R upon 100 whole power T minus P. P means principal, R means rate, T means time. If we need to find only amount, then only this will be our formula. This is the formula to find the amount. What is our formula to find the amount? P into 1 plus R upon 100 whole power T. Now we can relate this formula with this. For example, this is their interest equal to amount minus principal. Here also same, interest equal to amount minus principal. So it is equal to amount. We can say amount equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 whole power T. Now, what is the amount which we pay at the end of the year? This is the amount. And what is principal? Which we borrow money. This we borrow money and we have to pay after 3 years this money. The difference is known as interest. I told you there are 2 types of interest. First, simple interest and compound interest, which I explain you. Now in next video, I'll explain you with the help of examples. Thank you, students. Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.